Are you struggling to pass your theory test first time? Then you're at the right place. Welcome to the Driving Theory Test UK, your trusted source for DVSA-style practice questions, hazard perception training, road signs, and expert tips to help you pass with confidence. We break down tricky topics into simple, easy-to-follow videos so you can learn faster and smarter. Bullseye, whether your test is weeks away or just around the corner, we're here to support you every step of the way. Subscribe now and join thousands of learners who've passed their test with our help.
Question 1. How should you use anti-lock brakes when you need to stop in an emergency? A. Keep pumping the foot brake to prevent skidding. B. Brake normally but grip the steering wheel tightly. C. Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped. D. Apply the parking brake to reduce the stopping distance. C. Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped. Question 2. Where would you expect to see these markers? A. On a railway bridge. B. On a motorway sign. C. On a diversion sign. D. On a large goods vehicle. D. On a large goods vehicle. Question 3. How should you drive or ride in areas with traffic calming measures? A. With headlights on dipped beam. B. At a reduced speed. C. At the speed limit. D. In the center of the road. B. At a reduced speed. Question 4. What should you do if a doctor prescribes drugs that are likely to affect your driving? A. Never drive at more than 30 miles per hour. B. Only drive if someone is with you. C. Avoid driving on motorways. D. Get someone else to drive. D. Get someone else to drive. Question 5. You're driving towards this left-hand bend. What danger should you be anticipating? A. A vehicle overtaking you. B. Mud on the road. C. The road getting narrower. D. Pedestrians walking towards you. D. Pedestrians walking towards you. Question 6. What could cause you to crash if the level is allowed to get too low? A. Antifreeze level. B. Radiator coolant level. C. Battery water level. D. Brake fluid level. D. Brake fluid level. Question 7. What's the legal minimum depth of tread for car tires? A. 2.5 mm. B. 4 mm. C. 1.6 mm. D. 1 mm. C. 1.6 mm. Question 8. When should you check the engine oil level? A. Every time you drive the car. B. Before a long journey. C. when the engine is hot. D. Early in the morning. B. Before a long journey. Question 9. What will help you to keep your car secure? A. Registering with a vehicle watch scheme. B. Taking car maintenance classes. C. Being a member of a vehicle breakdown organization. D. Passing an advanced driving test. A. Registering with a vehicle watch scheme. Question 10. You've just gone through floodwater. What should you do to make sure your brakes are working properly? A. Stop for at least an hour to allow them time to dry. B. Accelerate and keep to a high speed for a short time. C. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. D. Avoid using the brakes at all for a few miles. C. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. Question 11. It's very windy. What should you do if you're behind a motorcyclist who's overtaking a high-sided vehicle? A. Keep close to the motorcyclist. B. Overtake the motorcyclist immediately. C. Keep well back. D. Stay level with the motorcyclist. C. Keep well back. Question 12. What should you do when you meet an oncoming vehicle on a single-track road? A. Stop at a passing place. B. Reverse back to the main road. C. Carry out an emergency stop. D. Switch on your hazard warning lights. A. Stop at a passing place. Question 13. What should you do if you park on the road when it's foggy? A. Leave dipped headlights switched on. B. Leave parking lights switched on. C. Leave main beam headlights switched on. D. Leave dipped headlights and fog lights switched on. B. Leave parking lights switched on. Question 14. How can you use your vehicle's engine to control your speed? A. By selecting neutral. B. By changing to a lower gear. C. By selecting reverse gear. D. By changing to a higher gear. B. By changing to a lower gear. Question 15. When must you use dipped headlights during the day? A. When you're parking. B. All the time you're driving. C. When you're driving along narrow streets. D. When you're driving in poor visibility. D. When you're driving in poor visibility.
Hi there. I hope this video helps you prepare for your UK driving theory test. If you find it useful, please consider subscribing to our channel and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update. Also, drop your score in the comments, we'd love to hear how you're doing. Now, let's jump back into the video.
Question 16. What does it mean if you see a pedestrian with a dog that has a yellow or burgundy coat? A. The pedestrian is an older person. B. The pedestrian is deaf. C. The pedestrian is colorblind. D. The pedestrian is a dog trainer. B. The pedestrian is deaf. Question 17. You're turning left from a main road into a side road. What should you do if there's a pedestrian on the pavement waiting to cross the side road? A. Wait and give way to the pedestrian. B. Flash your lights to encourage the pedestrian to cross. C. Carry on turning into the side road. D. Sound your horn to let the pedestrian know you're there. A. Wait and give way to the pedestrian. Question 18. You've driven up to a pelican crossing. What must you do while the amber light is flashing? A. Signal the pedestrian to cross. B. Always wait for the green light before proceeding. C. Give way to any pedestrians on the crossing. D. Wait for the red and amber light before proceeding. C. Give way to any pedestrians on the crossing. Question 19. You're driving past a line of parked cars. What should you do if a ball bounces out into the road ahead? A. Continue driving at the same speed and sound your horn. B. Continue driving at the same speed and flash your headlights. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children. D. Stop and wave the children across to fetch their ball. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children. Question 20. The road outside this school is marked with yellow zigzag lines. What do these lines mean? A. You must stay with your vehicle if you park here. B. You shouldn't wait or park your vehicle here. C. You may park on the lines when picking up schoolchildren. D. You may park on the lines when dropping off schoolchildren. B. You shouldn't wait or park your vehicle here. Question 21. What does this sign mean? A. Vehicles may not park on the verge or footway. B. Vehicles may park on the right-hand side of the road only. C. Vehicles may park fully on the verge or footway. D. Vehicles may park on the left-hand side of the road only. C. Vehicles may park fully on the verge or footway. Question 22. What does this sign mean? A. Bus station on the right. B. Withflow bus lane. C. Give way to buses. D. Contraflow bus lane. D. Contraflow bus lane. Question 23. How should the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway be used? A. As a high-speed lane. B. As an overtaking lane. C. As a right turn lane. D. As an acceleration lane. B. As an overtaking lane. Question 24. Which of these signs warns you of a zebra crossing? D. Question 25. What should you be aware of if you've just passed this sign? A. This is a single-track road. B. Only one lane is in use. C. All traffic is going one way. D. You can't stop on this road. C. All traffic is going one way. Question 26. You're on a 3-lane motorway. Which lane are you in if there are red reflective studs on your left and white ones to your right? A. In the left-hand lane. B. In the middle lane. C. On the hard shoulder. D. In the right-hand lane. A. In the left-hand lane. Question 27. When would you use the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? A. When you're trying to save fuel. B. When you're overtaking. C. When you're traveling above the speed limit. D. When you're turning right. B. When you're overtaking. Question 28. What should you do when there's an obstruction on your side of the road? A. Carry on, as you have priority. B. Give way to oncoming traffic. C. Wave oncoming vehicles through. D. Accelerate to get past first. B. Give way to oncoming traffic. Question 29. When may you drive over a pavement? A. To gain access to a property. B. To overtake slow-moving traffic. C. When the pavement is very wide. D. If there are no pedestrians nearby. A. To gain access to a property. Question 30. How can you identify traffic signs that give orders? A. They're rectangular with a yellow border. B. They're circular with a red border. C. They're square with a brown border. D. They're triangular with a blue border. B. They're circular with a red border.
Hi there. I hope this video helps you prepare for your UK driving theory test. If you find it useful, please consider subscribing to our channel and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update. Also, drop your score in the comments, we'd love to hear how you're doing. Now, let's jump back into the video.
Question 31. You're going to tow a trailer that's wider than your car. What must you fit to your car before you start towing it? A. Parking sensors. B. Rearview camera. C. Exterior towing mirrors. D. Projection markers. C. Exterior towing mirrors. Question 32. What does this sign mean? A. Route for all vehicles. B. Shared route for pedal cycles and pedestrians only. C. Route for pedal cycles only. D. No pedal cycles or pedestrians allowed. B. Shared route for pedal cycles and pedestrians only. Question 33. What does the following sign mean? A. Two-way traffic. B. Keep left. C. Road narrows on left. D. Give way to oncoming vehicles. D. Give way to oncoming vehicles. Question 34. You are driving along a road and see this sign. What does this sign mean? A. Give way to oncoming vehicles. B. Overtaking allowed. C. One-way traffic. D. No overtaking. C. One-way traffic. Question 35. You are driving along a road and see this traffic sign. What should you do? A. Drive at over 40 miles per hour. B. Follow the road for 40 miles. C. Drive for 40 more minutes. D. Not exceed 40 miles per hour. D. Not exceed 40 miles per hour. Question 36. You're waiting at a T-junction. What should you do if a vehicle is coming from the right, with its left indicator flashing? A. Move out and accelerate hard. B. Wait until the vehicle starts to turn in. C. Pull out before the vehicle reaches the junction. D. Move out slowly. B. Wait until the vehicle starts to turn in. Question 37. What information is found on a vehicle registration document? A. The service history details. B. The type of insurance cover. C. The registered keeper. D. The date of the MOT. C. The registered keeper. Question 38. You're going through a long tunnel. What will warn you of congestion or an incident ahead? A. Variable message signs. B. Areas with hatch markings. C. Hazard warning lines. D. Other drivers flashing their lights. A. Variable message signs. Question 39. What restrictions apply if you're towing a trailer on a 3-lane motorway? A. You must not overtake. B. You must not exceed 50 miles per hour. C. You must not use the right-hand lane. D. You must have a stabilizer fitted. C. You must not use the right-hand lane. Question 40. You're carrying a child under 3 years old in your car. Which restraint is suitable for a child of this age? A. A child seat. B. An adult lap belt. C. An adult seat belt. D. An adult holding a child. A. A child seat. Question 41. Why should you never wave people across at pedestrian crossings? A. It's safer for you to carry on. B. Another vehicle may be coming. C. They may not be looking. D. They may not be ready to cross. B. Another vehicle may be coming. Question 42. What should you do if you're being followed by an ambulance showing flashing blue lights? A. Brake harshly and stop well out into the road. B. Pull over as soon as it's safe to do so. C. Accelerate hard to get away from it. D. Maintain your speed and course. B. Pull over as soon as it's safe to do so. Question 43. The conditions are good and dry. When should you use the 2-second rule? A. Before restarting the engine after it has stalled. B. When traffic lights change to green. C. Before using the mirror's signal maneuver routine. D. When checking your gap from the vehicle in front. D. When checking your gap from the vehicle in front. Question 44. You're traveling along a single-track road. There's a passing place on your right. What should you do if you see a vehicle coming towards you? A. Continue along the single-track road. B. Wait opposite the passing place. C. Move over onto the verge. D. Stop in the passing place. B. Wait opposite the passing place. Question 45. You're driving a car that has a diesel engine. What can a loose filler cap on your fuel tank cause? A. It can make the road slippery for other road users. B. It can make the engine difficult to start. C. It can increase the level of exhaust emissions. D. It can improve your vehicle's fuel consumption. A. It can make the road slippery for other road users.
Hi there. I hope this video helps you prepare for your UK driving theory test. If you find it useful, please consider subscribing to our channel and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update. Also, drop your score in the comments, we'd love to hear how you're doing. Now, let's jump back into the video.
Question 46. Where would you usually see this road sign? A. At the pedestrian crossing. B. At the start of a tunnel. C. At the start of a motorway. D. On a roundabout. C. At the start of a motorway. Question 47. What does this sign mean? A. Maximum speed permitted, in kilometers per hour. B. Minimum speed permitted, in miles per hour. C. 30 miles until the bridge. D. Maximum speed permitted, in miles per hour. B. Minimum speed permitted, in miles per hour. Question 48. You are a pedestrian at a level crossing. What does this flashing pedestrian signal indicate? A. It is safe to cross. B. Cross with caution. C. One pedestrian should cross at a time. D. It is not safe to cross. D. It is not safe to cross. Question 49. The St. Andrew's Cross is used at level crossings where A. There is no attendant. B. There is an attendant. C. There are no gates or barriers. D. There are gates or barriers. C. There are no gates or barriers. Question 50. What does this sign mean? A. No vehicles with passengers. B. No local buses. C. No large vehicles. D. No cars. B. No local buses.